The organization has been here for 46 years now. We're one of the oldest orgs on campus. It's a student-run group, and it always has been since we've started. It started out with like 10 members, I think, and it's just people that wanted to dance folklorica, and it's just kind of a safe space for Mexican-American students to speak Spanish and dance with each other and have fun.
Each region of Mexico that we represent has a different wardrobe to it, and it depends on the region and its particularities. Like Aguascalientes has the grapes on their dress because they're very
Famous for their grapes.
famous for their grapes. And then Nayarit has the fans because it's very hot in Nayarit, so you always see them dancing with fans. My experience has been super positive. I've gained a lot of friends, a lot of like genuine friendships, a lot of different experiences, and it's made me come out of my shell a little bit more and be a little bit more open and willing to lead and teach and get to know new people.
I would say it's changed me in the sense that I've become a better dancer, because I started from nothing to actually being able to count music and dance. I've also become a better person because of it. I've learned how to work with people in ways I never thought I would have to. And again, I've never been in charge of people like I am in Mejicas. I've never had that much responsibility, and it's really taught me a lot. The one thing I take away from it the most is being able to give back and learn more about my culture through dance. My family's pretty distant from our Mexican heritage, and I don't really know much about it. So being able to experience it through Mejicas has been really cool.
We're going to go over partner work for the first song, and like this last time, we'll switch in and out. We just want to get the first song partner work down so we can move on to the second one, and it should be fun.
My experience with Mejicas has been a roller coaster. At that time in my life, I felt a sort of disconnect from my culture, and from that point, I had a friend who was actually co-director at the time, who convinced me to show up to a practice. I wasn't very enthusiastic at the beginning, but then the people in the group kind of, their like cheerfulness kind of sucked me into the group in a positive way. It's a very funny atmosphere, I will admit. We're all students, and we all have, even though we're very different, we all kind of have very similar senses of humor. They kind of range differently, but in a general sense, they're all very similar. So we can go from 1 second from being completely serious and dancing and being really into it, and then there'll be somebody in the background trying to do the weirdest dance possible, trying to crack everybody up, and half the time it works. I probably am a different person, but I can't recognize it. I feel like within this group, I didn't have to change who I was to join. So I haven't really seen that much of a difference in myself. Honestly, what I probably am like most grateful for within this group is the people. Because if it wasn't for the people, then this group would be nothing. So yeah, the friendship that I've gotten in this group is what I feel like the most grateful for. Yeah, I've only been in the group a year, but I feel like I've made the closest friendships I've made within the first 3 years of my college experience so far. So my experience with Mejicas has honestly just been life-changing.